is everyone at? There we go. I had to find out. I had a list, and I wanted to get back to it because I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Anyway, let me give some shout outs. We have, who do we have here today? Where's my friends? Joseph Swindler's in the house. Joseph, how you doing? You've been around a long time, buddy. I appreciate it. Greg Grayster. What's happening? Tim, the Leprechaun, Captain Kurt Dillon has beamed down to be here. Carl Everett has been around for a long, long time. Pat Parrott, I'm really inspired by you and how hard you work, and I appreciate it. You do lives, I think, every day now, and that's very good. Susan Bopp, hello. You also, all the time. Listen, this matters. And let me tell you something, to work towards this, the company going viral, any little thing that you think's little is a big deal. A like, go to the blog, make a comment. It's good for the company, it's good for you. That's the advertising that you can add to the massive marketing that we're doing. Really. Everyone matters. I said it yesterday again, the day before. That's not closed on. All of us are just to drop it together. We're a massive ocean, right? Massive. Let me see what we got. Rubel Hossein is in the house. Thanks for being here. Let me cruise on down the road. Fiona B. Coates is here. Hello, Fiona. Christine Dodds. Christina Dodds is always here. You guys are very loyal, and you're what make OnPassive. Michelle Weaver. Good morning, Marty, founder family. Michelle from South Carolina. You know, I was just looking. The weather in North and South Carolina is some of the best weather in the United States year round. Average of, what did they say? 60% of the days are sunny. Wow. Not too cold, not too hot. I think that's where Winnie the Pooh would live if he was real. Just kidding. Where are we at now? Brett Graham. Hello, Brett. Vanessa D is in the house. Dawn, people are saying hello. Hello. Okay, there she is. David Rolitsky, how you doing, buddy? Hey. And Darlie just gave me something. I don't want to drop it. Leanne Bonnet is in the house. There's Willow. My internet girlfriend. Don't tell anybody, Dawn. I'm sorry, you heard that? Hello, Willow. Stephen Knowles in the house. Rupa Paul. Rupa's everywhere now. I see her all the time. Welcome, Rupa, from India. Yep, we all had a long talk, many talks, but Chris is doing a lot of stuff with homelessness. Ash came on, and I was, once again, Ash comes on, takes a very complex thing and kind of simplifies it, and he's right. If everyone in OnPassive got one position for a person on the street, you know, you almost want to set up a laptop cafe or something where they could go in, sign up, and run their business in a X amount of time. They would be making income. Show them how to do banking. Show them how to run their business Look how much you did for somebody. Pretty powerful, actually. It's pretty powerful. Joseph Lance is in the house. Howdy, Marty and Dawn, and howdy to all OnPassive. Thank you, Joseph. Aaron Frost is here. Aaron is everywhere. Has been around also for a long time. Joel Litonen. Joe Litonen. I hope I'm right. From Finland. Beautiful. Dale Cruz is here from Alberta, Canada. Oh my gosh, Canada's huge. Canada would eat countries, they're so big. Rob Hornstein. Hornstein. Sorry, Bob. That's what I get for trying. Yosemite National Park, California. Wow. I'd love to go there. Hello? Lucia? Joy and Novik? Ooh, I think I said it. I'm close, okay? Anyway, from Montenegro. Welcome. OnPassive for all is here. Les Hudson. I think the donkey should do the review. I love. That's not a donkey. You don't call a unicorn a donkey. That wasn't Smarties. He'll probably be visiting you now. John Barella, what's up? I hope so, John. John Barella, the actor, the extraordinaire. What do we got here? Thomas Bridgeport. Hello, Thomas. Maria Pendy. As you notice, I'm going slow today. I'm relaxing. It's Thursday. It's been a really busy week, but good busy, right? Baby-faced grandma. Always there. Always. She's a lot of fun. She's got a great personality. And believe it or not, you're not going to believe it. Not only is she baby-faced grandma, she married baby-faced grandpa. Yeah, he looks like a little kid too. It's amazing. Jane Francis. Hello, Jane. Eric Kessler's in the house. Another great guy. Eric's a great guy. William the Marshmallow Delome is here. He's always here. Greg Lakin is probably in his electric car, revving up the engine. What's that sound like? Not very impressive, but they do good work, but they're not very boss sounding, are they? Yvonne Backless is here. Hello, Yvonne. I am glad you could make it. Sherry Dershaway is always here. She does lives. I see you all the time. You got to be doing them every day, which is a great job. Wanda Cooper is one of our big fans, and I appreciate you, Wanda. Diane Tanum, been here for a long time. Shane Rust, hello, Shane. Glad you could make it. Jim Leonbowser, welcome. Glad you could make it. Edward Dimas is in the house. Karina Lance, hello, Karina. You're here. I see you writing. Dawn left, so I'll tell her when she gets back. She's picking up Abby. Joseph Duffett. Mr. Swampan Bayulin. I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, from India, welcome. Donna Hamlin. Gwen Mallet. Kumar Polu. Armando is in the house. Grams of Trade, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tapu Hair, Randall Harris is in the house. Levy Lamabolo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tanya, yes, Tanya OnPassive is in the house. Thank you for everything you do. Theo Urbandis, Barry Dang is in the house. Wow, we're still going. What do we got? 232 people. You believe that? That is so overwhelming. Zombie Guy's here. Shirley Dodson. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Angela Lynn is here. Hello, Angela. Libby Mamabolo from South Africa. Welcome. Mike Minicello. Cute unicorn intro. Thank you. He's going to be glad you said that. We've been fighting a little bit. He's getting a little bit too big for his own, He's really wanting to take the limelight over and kind of pushing people away. And a little narcissistic, you know what I mean? He likes being on camera. What can I say? Alan Bourne's in the house. Cynthia Deering. Sir Joel. I'm not going to attempt the last name, but welcome. Downtown Cynthia Brown is in the house. And I appreciate you. Doug Barber, Vera Waluga, Craig Duda, Myra Aquino, George Holdsworth, Mr. Ken Pringle's been around a while. Thanks for always being here. My buddy, the wise man, Big John White, is in the house. He's also in the barbershop doing what he does best, keeping all the men high and tight. Because if they're not, you know they can't be right. John, how you doing? Shout out to the barbershop. Great videos you've been doing, by the way. Very, very good. I've been stealing them. I might as well say it. You know I have. I post them and I put them on TikTok. David Switcher's in the house. David, what's happening? David is far from shy, isn't he, nowadays? He does a live every day. And there's my little brother, Chris. Hey, Johnson. Creeping his head out. Yes, he's here. Robert Tantulo is in the house. Hello, Robert. Pam Carpenter's here. Wow, what a big list. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I really like shouting out your names. Harvey DJ Green is in the house. Harvey, how you doing? Sonny Chang, thanks for all your support. Kim Mills. Where are we at? We're moving on down. Mamadou's in the house, the working maniac too. Every time he's on a webinar, he's working. I don't think he has a day off. And what does he do? He takes care of people. Wow. Yvonne Finn, welcome. There's Listra. Listra's usually here a little earlier. I appreciate your Listra. You know that. Jennifer Drummond. John Wright, Patrick McGuigan, my buddy from Ireland, the posting extraordinaire, Julie Reese, Stephen Holton, Paul City's here. I got to go back out because it jumped down. Tina's here. Hello, Tina. Tina, very sharp lady too. She doesn't say much, but when she does, it's pretty good, pretty strong stuff. Elizabeth McPhee, Rayu Maktani, what's happening? Mick is in the house. Marty, great to be here. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. MD Abdullah Al Sadiqa. You guys got some pretty cool names, man. Mine's just Marty Degarmo. You know what I mean? It's not even short, ugly. My wife's back already. That doesn't make sense. Uh, Chris Johnson, Cynthia. Red Redfern, there you are. Thanks for being here, Red. Red comes home. No, Red might be coming home today, or he might be home. It is Thursday. Anyway, thanks, Red and Chris, for yesterday's 360. I think it was pretty good, even though I did 90% of the talking. But you guys really backed me up, and I appreciate it. He's a gamer. Who are you talking to? I'm going backwards here. Juanita Ali's here. Elizabeth McPhee. Sergio is in the house. I thought you left, Dawn.
I filled up my tire.
Huh?
I had to fill up my tire.
Oh. Jean Aliva. See, I called you Jean instead of Gianna or whatever I called you. Called you the wrong name for like months. What an idiot. Anyway, thanks for everything you do. I mean that. Introducing us to Mark. Charity Manigal is in the house. And I believe I've said everybody that I can. Oh, Peter Sir is here. Peter, what's happening, Mr. Sir? Great note taker. Just an all-around unbelievable human being. Peter's a great guy. Along with a lot of you. Just great people. I really enjoy it. 253 people. Can you believe that? How overwhelming is that for me? Big time. Let me get started. Now, as you know, on Monday, Mr. Mufareh came on and dropped a big bomb. And usually, myself, Red, Chris, we do updates. And we do that because, well, for one thing, I know over 3 years now, I've chatted with Ash. I've got to know him, got to know how when he says something, what, and he's a complex, I can't say crazy because it's just not right. He's a complex individual. No, I gotta say it. And he's crazy, okay? But crazy good, all right? But he's, I don't know how he keeps everything organized. I really don't. Now, I can think of a lot of things. I'm always got things going. I've got 50 tabs up. I'm doing this and this and this, but I can't imagine doing 1,000 times more than that. But he does. But anyway, when he speaks, and because we have people that, well, we have a lot of nasty people, there's things that Mr. Mufareh can't say directly. And it's just because of evil people that are just out to make trouble. And I believe, like Mr. Mufareh said, there will be things said after everything calms down, after the founder positions are closed, that he'll be able to enlighten us. And I think we're going to be more than enlightened. Ty Young is in the house. Ty's always been around too. Thank you. Oh, my second biggest fan, Joyce Hicks, because we know who my number one fan is. Melvin. Yes, Melvin, what's happening? Anyway, so Monday was a big deal. It felt like a big deal. While he was talking, I went, whoa, this is a totally different chapter. This is laying out who we are. We knew we weren't an MLM. We knew this, we knew that, but the education that we're getting, I'll tell you, in many, I've been online 18 years, right? And I've been to courses, I paid for seminars, I listened to gurus, and you might go to a course that costs you big money. I'm not going to say how much. and they talk to you about marketing, advertising, branding, whatever. But I have never went to a course that was live. Mr. Mufareh is bringing us on a course of marketing excellence. And for me, who enjoy marketing, because to me, marketing is almost like playing chess. You can win, but I notice the chess game in the world is getting harder and harder. And you can't be like everyone else. No, you can be. The problem, if you're like everyone else, your outcome is going to be the same as everyone else. And that's not the goal of OnPassive or Mr. Mufareh. So when he shows us this compounding marketing and the massive way he started, I mean, everything about OnPassive as it's opening up, like, I can't think of anything, like opening up like a flower to the world, is starting so much bigger and higher and brighter and stronger than any other company ever. None of us, I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're trying to impress or you're trying to think you know, none of us can say, oh my God, and compare it to anything else in the world that they've seen. Why? Because you never seen it. So I'm overwhelmed and I absolutely love it. So we're watching this happen, and I knew that Monday was a day that I really want to listen to what he's saying and at my very, very best, break it down and write it down, try to learn it, bury it in here so I can help come out of here to help all of you. I mean that. And Red and Chris were the same way. So this is the end of that webinar is what I'm going to talk to you about today. This is the third day. I believe third day that I talked about it, and this actually takes me to the end of the webinar. Sorry it took so long. No, I'm not really sorry it took so long. Sorry it took me so long, but I did play it, 5 seconds, stop it, and write stuff down. No joke, because I want people to know the best I can translate into what I hear, because I think it's important to all of you too. And I just believe that the more we know, the stronger we are, the stronger the movement. Because not only are we unique and we're not like any other company, as founders slash resellers slash customers, we're not like any other consumer in a business anywhere on the planet. And that has to do with being part of it, not a spectator. We are part of this business. So we should know what we can know. So anyway, let me go on to the notes, and I'll try to make it, hopefully, for all of you, make sense. Sorry it took so long, but I'm not in a big rush today because this is calm and cool. Sherry Green is here, but I don't know where. I saw somebody mention her name. Sherry Green, another unbelievable woman. And I want to say hi to her. So if you're here, Sherry, hello. She's got a big heart and a very beautiful human being. President Berman's here too. John White, you're the only one that's awesome, man. No, all of you are awesome. Anyway, I don't want to. Let me go to the notes and see if I can do it. Okay, we're at the point in the webinar where Mr. Mufareh was talking about branding, and he said once you're branded, you become dominant. Don't expect anything on the surface. This is not advertising. This is marketing. Nothing will happen first day, first week, first month. But once it kicks in, and the power of it and the buildup of it gets into the brains, word of mouth, everything, you actually will get to the point, not could, I almost said the word could, and that's a nasty word because it's not could, will be to the point that you can select who you want to work with. You no longer have to work out, because you can look and say, let's say you're doing it manually, you're building the business, and forget what the company's doing. I'm a marketer, so I'm gonna be building the business. I'm gonna be working with people like you and people in my family of OnPassive. I don't mean just necessarily my team. I don't know who's on my team. I don't know everybody on my team. I don't care about that. I'm just saying we will be working, myself, Mike, Dan, Red, Chris, be working with people that really want to manually building the business on top of what the company's doing. Why? Because I want to. Do you have to? No. So get that in your head. What I'm saying right now, you don't have to do any of this. This is what I enjoy. So I am going to follow up. I am going to do extra on my own. I am going to do personal things. I am going to make a little video. I'm going to make a little mini pages, whatever we can do with the products we have in the back office. And if I find something that works, it's as simple as me copying it and giving it to anybody else that wants it. You just put in your info. Anyway, that can be done. But let's wait and see how that works. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I know Mike and Dan, who I work with, are very interested in doing this too. So anyway, but once it gets to the point where it's word of mouth, you can become very selective. The company is quickly building a brand. It becomes fun. The medium that they are using, along with the personal touch, like I just said, it's not about how aggressive you are in this business. Aggressiveness turns people off. Uh-oh, Red's calling me, so this can't be good. You guys probably can't hear me, all right? Hold on one second. Yes?
Marty, just check your chat. You've got a troll, mate, okay?
Say it again?
Just check your chat. You have a troll.
Oh, the chat? Got somebody nasty inside the... Thanks, Red. Let me look. See what morons in here. Could somebody point out who the moron is? Morons? Where is OnPassive? Is it Rocky Bullwinkle? Where is the conversation? Okay, yeah, let's get rid of this idiot. Hide user from channel. Who else? Is that it? He's disappearing. I think he's the only one. If I get a thumbs up, I'll keep going. Rocky the Troll. Yeah, Rocky Bullwinkle, dumbass, whatever you want to call him, he's gone. Thanks, everybody. Red, thank you, man. I don't want to keep going. I don't want that guy to enjoy the ride with us. Anyway, he can go out and live his positive life. Anyway, so we're quickly building a brand, obviously. Use the personal touch. If we're going to do this, you want to get in and do the friendly approach. Exactly how myself, Mike, and Dan built OnPassive. It's friendly, obviously, slow, easy. Don't overwhelm people. Don't throw up on them. I can't think of another word. Invite people, guide people. Never push people. You guide them along the way. People are more perceptive if you guide them. There's no need to be pushy. It's not a sprint. When I'm passive, the beauty of the company, it's long term. It's beyond my lifetime. So don't push. It's gonna happen. In fact, you'll find that your results and I'm strictly talking to people that want to do this on top of what the company's doing. That's all. Don't get worried about this. I know people panic. Marty said we have to do it on our own. No, Marty didn't say that. So be careful. I'm just saying people that want to uh, add a little bit of your own efforts. Um, remember another thing. As said, while the company is building the brand, what are they doing? They're touching the heart. They're touching the heart. How? OBLESS. They're touching people as far as the unlimited parts of the product. These are big deal. If you can get to the heart of people, heartstrings they call it, you can't do any better than that. And once they're in, the products are going to sell themselves, right? I mean, once you build trust and people say, wow, this is something big. Now, remember, all that's being done now because the marketing is saying, we're here on passive. We're here on passive. And it's not just a little bit. This is massive. They join you eventually, then they join you and the brand. And on top of that, the movement that we're in. And that's the whole package. And what do you call all that Ash talked about? All of it? The marketing, the branding, how he's doing it, each step. Ash has a puzzle, a branding puzzle, and he's putting it together. He already knows what the picture is. And that's called all said and done. That's branding, marketing, excellence. It's exactly what it is. And in his mind, this is a law. This is fact. There are laws of wealth and how you become wealthy. And when you talk about wealth, as said, OnPassive checks every box. Because to acquire wealth, he said, to acquire it, the wealth is there. I always use the wrong word, developing or whatever. The wealth is there. It's out there. To grab some of that wealth, you have to check off these boxes. You have to have these steps because that's the law of wealth. There's a law in everything we do. But in wealth, it's the same thing. And I'm going to give you some examples. There's steps, items that make it happen. Do we have desirable products in very high demand? Yes, dozens of them. Do you need to have multiple income streams to be in the wealth category, to check off the boxes? Absolutely. All wealthy people have many streams of income. Let's take right now the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. $283 billion. That's outrageous. What did he have? Young man, he was PayPal. And then Tesla, SpaceX, and he just purchased what, Twitter? You cannot be wealthy with one stream of income. So what do we have? What do we have? We have multiple streams of income. We have products. We have OMart that we will be linked to. We have OBLESS, the heart part, the big part, the cornerstone. We have O-commerce. Okay? And we have team effort. You add all that up, and it's the puzzle of wealth. It is the picture that we're building, we're part of. And a lot of times while it's being built, because we don't know and we've never seen it, we can't see the puzzles floating around us. We can see the puzzles because that's what puzzles us, but we can't see the picture the puzzle's making. And the picture the puzzle is making is what is called wealth. So sit back, lay back in that lawn chair and smile, because we're on a ride to excellence. And you're not a spectator. You're part of it. We're all part of it. You wonder why I'm happy? You wonder why the unicorn is looking good every day? Because we know what we have. We know what we're part of. And I've never been part of something like this. Never. In the business, when I worked, I was very good at what I did. I traveled around the world, very good. I felt great at what I did. But I never felt this. This is overwhelming. This is way past that. Way past that, because I let myself see the puzzles. And I'm starting to build a little picture of what's going on. And on Monday, Ash said, you know that piece, that picture you're looking at that's being built? I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you all what it is right now, even before it's all the final pieces are put into place. That's what wealth looks like. And guess what? That puzzle's yours. Big deal. I hope I'm making sense, but I mean, I'm trying to break this down so all of us can be part of what we're seeing. You know, it's very difficult when you had your life, 90% of your life, we were told what to do, when to do it, when to clock in, how much we're going to make. And we looked at those people off in the distance that we call wealthy. And we said they're lucky because we don't know what the puzzle is. We don't know the pieces. Now, not only do we know the pieces, it's being put together in front of our eyes with us involved. It's crazy. The company makes a sale in your behalf or from your efforts, no matter how many times, you get a commission. Unlimited. Okay? Unlimited. It's very important. Timing and position is important. And guess what? We're all here right now from the very, very beginning. We are all here right now in the launching process. There is no soft launch. There is no hard launch. There's the launch. And we're in the launch. Me, for over 3 years. I can feel the G's on my body as it's launching. But for the last 2 years, it's really, really picked up speed. And for the last 6 months, we're hitting that speed of about 24, 25,000 miles an hour so we can orbit the world. Pretty cool stuff. So the company's doing everything perfect and they're doing it on time. Right? It's fact. There will be mega events this year, other than the couple that Ash mentioned earlier in the webinar. If you don't get what Ash has said, that's fine. You would need to spend a couple years with him to understand him. But you do have people like myself who goes out and tries to break it down for you to try to understand, because I want people to understand. Since I've been in, I push people up. I don't hold anybody down. I try to push people up. But the only way you can be pushed up is now you need to know what the puzzle is that he's been building. And it needs to be clear in your head. Because once it's clear in your head and your heart, then that light bulb stays on bright forever. Okay, starting in May, they're going to be, they're looking for the domination in India. There will be founders in every state in India, in the most popular public places, with posters and flyers spreading the message about OnPassive. Also, more activities with OBLESS in India. Eventually, they want to inspire other countries to do the same. Remember, they took the mantle. They did it. Ash did not tell them to do it. They did it on their own, which is mind-blowing. You got to take your hat off to them. And then he brought up the example about branding and how powerful it is. It is. If Apple came out with a TV, would you question the quality? Of course not. We all know who Apple is. You'd buy it because of the branding. But then he said, what if Apple came up with the first wireless, powerless TV? Not sure what he meant, but I have an idea. Anyway, that pretty much summarizes the whole webinar. I hope I added value to you guys and it made sense. And added value, because I think it's very important that you all know, you all have an idea where you're at. And very wise words from John White. Mr. Mufareh will not let OnPassive fail because he knows how other companies have failed. And he is doing the opposite. He knows more about this space than any other person, and we are blessed. Very simple. 100%. He knows what failure is. He's building this company different than all the other companies. And keep in mind, a lot of people say to me, well, how come we don't do it like this? And how come we don't do it like that company? And why don't we don't want to be like that company. I don't care what company it is. We don't want to be like that company. 4 years for Kurt. Congratulations. There was times during that you think, oh, what the heck? Man, I'm so glad. I bet you're glad you stuck it out, because this is amazing. 293 people. You can't know how much I appreciate it. Thumbs up if I gave any kind of service or help to help you understand what was said, and that would do me good. Tonight at 9 o'clock, The Voice, Robin Noble's going to have a webinar with me and Chris and other people. And we're going to talk also about Monday and about what was unveiled to us on Monday. And I would appreciate it very, very much. If anything I said here today sparked anything and you want to ask, you have questions about it, or comments, or concerns maybe, bring them with you. And let's chat tonight. Because the more we chat, the more we understand, the tighter and stronger we get. And as John White said, if you keep it high and tight, you're always right. And OnPassive is definitely high and tight. Bob Hoogley, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long, long time. James Black, 306 people. I appreciate you all. I mean that. Thanks for the thumbs up. The unicorns are knocking me over the edge. Unicorn will be on again. In fact, I might even have an interview with the unicorn. But he's getting kind of uppity, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, thank you. I'm not looking for anything other than I want to make sure that myself, Red, Mike Ellis, all the people, leaders that you know of, Lynn, I don't want to name everybody because I'm going to forget somebody, Peacock, everyone, Michael Williams, Michael Ellis, Dan Street, all the people I work with every day that I listen to, a lot of you, Cynthia Brown, Kevin Rutledge, Pat Parrott, Karina Lance, all of you, Patty Carpenter, Miss Shirley, when you're giving out the information, you're really helping you, your team, and the strength of OnPassive, because OnPassive is only as strong as its weakest link. And I've been looking lately, and there's not any weak links, so we're doing the right thing. I love you all, and thanks for your support, and I will see you probably tonight at 9 o'clock. I don't believe there's anything in between, but write down your concerns and notes and what's going on. Frida, OnPassive Rocks, there you go. Frida's been around forever too. Ovid Good, welcome. Gwen Mallet, wow, a lot of people coming in here. Anyway, I'll see you all. Man, I look like a bum. I gotta get a haircut. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless. And while you're talking to your God, ask him to put protection, wisdom, and a little bit of energy into Mr. Mufareh. I will see you all again, and God bless. Bye.